Today's question, prove that root 5 plus root 7 is an irrational number. Okay, this is very important questions. The numbers will be different, but this type of question must be asked in log answer. Okay, right? How we have to solve it? Just first of all, just reverse it. Just suppose this number is given in irrational. We have to suppose that that number is actually a rational number. So first step that only, let us assume root 5 plus root 7 is a rational number. Okay, got it? First just reverse that. If it is given in irrational, we have to suppose in rational number. Now we have suppose in rational number. So if it is in rational number, then it should be in P by Q form. Okay, because we are supposing a rational number always in the form of P by Q. That's why I have written P by Q, where you can write down here, where P and Q are integers, right? And Q is not equal to 0. This condition must be followed. The next step, what should we have to do? These two rational numbers are there, irrational numbers are there, root 7, root 5 and root 7. So one of the numbers should be sent to the RHS. Okay, if it is given only one root number, so you have to send that number only to the RHS. But we have two numbers, any number you can send, either you root 5 you can say, either you root 7 you can send to the RHS. Now we have to send root 7. Okay, just write down root 5 equals to P by Q minus root 7. Okay, now our aim is to cancel the root. Okay, our aim is to actually cancel the root. How can we cancel the root? By squaring. Okay, by squaring we can cancel that square root. So squaring on both sides. Okay, got the point? Now we have to do root 5 whole square equals to P by Q minus root 7 whole square. Correct? Now this square and root is cancelled. Just write down as it is 5 P by Q minus root 7 whole square. Got the point? We have cancelled the root, but still we have the root here. So, but what you can see here, one term and two term, and between it that's minus is there and whole square is there. So it means that यहाँ पर हमें ये मालूम हो रहा है कि दो टर्म के बीच में माइनस साइन एंड होल स्क्वायर है, तो इट इज इन फॉर्मूला. ओके, इज इट इन फॉर्मूला? विच फॉर्मूला? a minus b whole square equals to a square plus b square minus 2ab. Okay, in place of a, which number we have? P by Q. In place of b, which number we have? Root 7. Okay, got it? Now just write down the same. We have 5 equals to, in place of a, which number we have? P by Q whole square plus, in place of b, root 7 whole square minus 2 as it is. In place of a, what we have to write down? P by Q. In place of b, root 7. Got it? Right? Now explain. 5. Just power should be given to the numerator and denominator also. P square by Q square. Now square root and square, just cancel it. What's the number we have left over? Only 7. Minus, just write down the number first, 2 root 7. You can't multiply these numbers because this is in a root and this only in a number. You can't multiply. Just write down simply 2 root 7. Okay. Write down P by Q. Okay. Actually our aim is to cancel the square root. We have already did root 5 is cancelled. Now root 7 is also cancelled. Even though one more root we have it. That is root 7 here still we have. So whichever number in problem you get the root numbers, that number whole term you have to send to the other side. Okay, you have to send to the other side. Got it? You have to send to the next LHS. This is in minus, you have to be converted into plus 2 root 7 P by Q equals to P square by Q square plus 7. The 5 should be sent to the RHS because it is a number. So you can add and subtract with the 7. That's why we are sending here this number. So here is the plus. Now we can send is minus 5. So what you can do from here? You can subtract it. You can't add and subtract this number because it is a number and this here we have variables. That's why I am not subtracting from them. Now you can subtract from here. 2 root 7 P by Q equals to P square by Q square plus 7 minus 5. So it means 2. Right? Now what you can do in this step? Now you can't add it, okay, because it's in a fraction and it is a number. So you just take a cross multiply whole divided. Okay, just we have to do that only. Keep it in mind. Whenever you are getting in a fraction and between the number plus or sign, you have to do in a whole denominator a single. So we have to get here a single denominator means divided by Q square, right? Just write down P square plus cross multiply 2Q square. Just it is not, no number is there, just I am writing in a 1. So Q square into 1, Q square only. Already we have, that's why we have written P square simply plus cross multiply 2Q square. Okay. Now what we can do from here? We have already completed this all the tasks. We can't add now here. Okay. Just simply think that we have to get only root number here. Remaining numbers should be sent to the RHS. Again we have to send to the RHS. Remaining numbers, not to the root. Just write down simply root 7 equals to P square plus 2Q square by Q square. In RHS, whichever numbers are there, just write down simply that only. Now in LHS, from LHS, just cross multiply. We have the number, just look at here, 2, okay, just write down 2 has 1 by 2 into, we have a P by Q, just write down reciprocal, Q by P. Okay, got it? Now you can just cancel it because it is in into, so you can cancel it easily. Here 2Q, near from 1Q you can cancel. Just write down root 7 equals to P square plus 2Q square. 1 into same as it is, don't write nothing. Just write down first number. We have an a 2. Then in alphabetic order, P and Q. That's it. We have to solve up to here only. We even in the number we are trying to solve in a rational, we didn't get it. Still it is in an irrational number. So our assumption is wrong. Therefore, root 5 plus root 7 is an irrational number. Okay, got the point?